Hey y'all, welcome to day 16 of Vlogmas. Back after my short break of no video yesterday. Last week was just really crazy with my husband's schedule being weird and having to leave work early, and I just didn't have my normal filming times available to me like I usually would because I was busy doing real life stuff then instead of online stuff. And a lot of it was just not something that I wanted to record because then it would have taken longer to do and I was already pretty crunched for time. So I appreciate your understanding for not having a day 15 of Vlogmas. So far though, I think it's gone pretty well. Went from doing 2 videos a week for only, just a little over a month to doing a video every day. So I guess it was time for me to take a break. So that's good. All right, today what I wanted to talk to you about a little bit was just an update. I have some things added to my to-do list. My son just started ripping into some Christmas presents that were under the tree. He is going to have just the most fantastic time Christmas morning ripping into all of these gifts and unwrapping things. And that's partially why I've done more box wrapping than gift bags this year. I feel like normally I'm more of a low effort gift bag type of person, but I just know that they're going to have so much fun ripping into all these presents. So he's already been having fun doing that. So I have a couple of gifts that I'm not going to rewrap them. I'm just going to retape them, probably with packing tape so that he can't tear them open as easily again, and call it a day, stick them back under the tree, see what happens. And then today, what I actually wanted to talk to you about that was Christmas related, other than just kind of boring life updates that y'all probably don't actually care about, is making sure that we don't forget our furry friends, our wonderful pets. I have a dog, Max, as you may know. I'll put a cute picture of him somewhere in this area. And he is just adorable. Oh, actually, I did get video of him yesterday. It was a little bit warmer yesterday afternoon, and we have this big camellia bush in front of our house, and he was chasing the bees that were trying to pollinate the camellia bush because it's in bloom. Camellias bloom in the winter, or I guess it's technically late fall. You know what I mean? When it's cooler, they bloom in the cold. And so he was having the best time of his life, trying to get little spicy treats, as we call them. But I'll put that video there. It's probably over by now because I've been talking too long about it. Anyhow, I put together a little gift list for pets, specifically dogs, since that's what we have. But most of them, would work probably for cats too. I love cats. I just don't have any because I'm allergic to them. But so, when I was thinking about what we were going to get for Max, this is the list I came up with. So I hope this is helpful to you. So first of all is a new bed. Hold on. Look at me being all nice, not recording other people's conversations. So first one is a new bed. So we usually get Max a new bed each year. Dog beds are made mostly with foam in the bottom, and you can usually wash the outside bits. But the foam you can't wash, and that is one thing that I need to improve on. I'm not good about washing his bed cover in a timely manner, so then it gets down into the foam gets icky and gross. But he also likes to make his bed by scratching at it to create a little bit of an indentation in the middle for him to kind of cozy up into. So the foam also gets just torn up. So we usually get him a new bed. We actually did give him his bed a little bit early this year because his old bed was getting so bad, and he has been vastly enjoying that so far this month. Number 2 on the list are toys to destroy. So Max is what we would call a heavy chewer. He is a very good boy. He doesn't chew on things he is not supposed to. So to reward that, usually each Christmas, his special gift from me is a big toy that he can just destroy. Usually they're soft toys because, it's just a waste of money to get him many of them. But Christmas is a special time and we treat people better. And by people, I mean dogs. And so usually I'll get him a big toy that's soft. It needs to have some stuffing in it, or it needs to have some foam in it. But the two things that it absolutely has to have is it has to have some of that crinkle paper in it so that it crinkles when he bites into it. It also has to have at least one type of squeaker in it. Multiple squeakers are better, but at least one kind of squeaker. And so we got him that. I'll try to put a picture of it up here because it is hilarious. It's like a bird and the head's kind of floppy, but it has crinkles and squeakers. And I do need to wrap it. I should have been thinking about that when I was looking at my gift bags, because I'm going to put it in a gift bag so he could actually open it himself. And I'll have to see if I have one big enough for it because it's quite large. That's what she said. Anyhow, so yeah, he gets that and like 90% destroys it each year. And then that last 10% he just hangs on to and savors for the longest time until my husband or I finally decide that it's time to get this limp, gross, wet piece of nastiness off our floors. So that's what we have gotten Max this year. The next thing on our list is usually something that is Santa's contribution to Max. He usually finds his stuff in his stocking each year, and that is just edible treats. So anything special, maybe it will be, he actually doesn't like pig ears, which I find odd because all the dogs we had growing up loved them. But something a little special, like not just regular dog bones, a special treat. So he'll usually find some of those in his stocking from Santa. And, it just makes the day. Everyone else is having treats that day, so why shouldn't they? Not so much to make them sick, obviously, but just a little something extra special. The fourth one on this list is going to be highly dependent on your pet. And that's either a sweater, a jacket, a bandana, any of those sorts of things. This is the first one I think that really wouldn't work for cats, too. I don't know that I've ever seen cats happy in clothing. But like I said, I haven't had a cat in a really long time because I'm allergic. Anyhow, if your dog likes being dressed, go ahead and get them, something new. I know they get worn throughout the year. Max isn't super keen on them, but they also don't fit him that well. He's got a very big chest and shoulder area, but his legs are very close together on his chest, whereas the measurement from like around his back is very large. So usually the leg holes in the front of store-bought clothing just are not in the right spot for him. So it's like pulling up in his armpits and it makes him uncomfortable. He does have a jacket that just has a strap around his chest. So it doesn't have the leg holes, the front leg holes. And that's comfortable for him to wear. So if it gets really cold out, we'll put him in that when we go for walks. But otherwise, he doesn't really have any clothing. And let's see, the last thing on the list is actually free, and it's just the gift of a little bit extra time and given a little bit extra love. Most people get at least a day or two off for Christmas, at least in America. Most people get at least a day or two. So make sure that you're carving out and spending some of that time with your pet, right? They deserve a little extra love too, so maybe that looks like just throwing the ball in the backyard, or taking them to a dog park, or playing tug in the house, or in your apartment, wherever. Maybe it's taking them to a dog park if you live near a dog park, or just letting them run out in an open field if you're in a rural area and it's safe for them to do so there. Taking them on a few extra walks, giving them some extra belly rubs, ear rubs, if they like being pet on their little jowl area, But just spend a little extra time with them while you are off work. And that's really the best gift of all that you can give them. Because dogs are they're such loving creatures, and one of those people who feels like we honestly don't deserve them. But they make our lives so much better. I know Max has made our life so much better. And our family's going to be an absolute wreck when his time comes. So Anyway, try not to think about that now. Sorry to end on quite a dismal note there. But yes, make sure you don't forget your pets on your holiday list, okay? Even though they probably don't understand fully what's going on, they know something special is happening. They know that you're home more often. They know that strange things are happening in the house. All right, so spread the extra little bit of love to them as well. All right, that's all I have for today's video, just a short one to get back on track. And I look forward to seeing y'all tomorrow. If you like this, make sure you like and subscribe. If not, you do you, okay? I'll see you then. Bye.